Hey there, Sharon Horne-Ellstrom here. Welcome to day 1945 of What Shipped You Now, documenting the journey originally as a transition from the brick and mortar corporate world of business to the online world of business. And today we're throwing someone a lifeline, a physical lifeline. We're throwing them in order to help in any way that we possibly can. Our idiom today for Supersize Your Business was to throw a lifeline. And I shared a couple of examples of when I have been thrown a lifeline, and I have been thrown physical lifelines. I had a sudden cardiac arrest in 2010 and was given a physical lifeline by an employee that worked at the business that I actually went down in. They did CPR until the paramedics could get there and the police could get there with their cardiac device to jumpstart me. Luckily, the police cars in my little town had just gotten cardiac devices so that they could help save people like me in a short period of time, minimize brain damage, minimize organ damage, etc. So gotten lifelines, received lifelines, but I also believe that I've offered and given lifelines. And by doing that, I think I'm very proud to say that my children know how to help other people and give lifelines as well. In meaning, to me, a lifeline is when you do something kind or when you help other people in a way that they want, a way that they would like to be helped. You know, a lot of times we like to give advice and opinions and expect people to behave in the ways we want them to. But the truth is, we're all different. We all want to be heard. We all want to be seen. We all want to be honored in ways that feel good to us. And that's different for each and every one of us. So throwing people a lifeline, throw them lifelines in ways that work for them. And that ties to our businesses in that the best thing we can do for the people that we're here to serve as we want to grow and build and supersize our business is to serve them in the way that is best for them. Not the way we want to serve them, but the way that is best for them. Got a couple of customer service interactions lately that have been so frustrating because there's zero customer service. And when there's no customer service and they don't care about you, do you really want to do business with them? I know I don't. The people that I've interacted with lately, I will probably never do business again with because of the lack of caring about their customers' experience, the lack of whether I had my needs met or not. And I'm not a complainer. I don't complain about stuff. I worked in quality for 25 years and the quality function. And so I know how to interact with customers from the other side and from this side. And I know how I want to be treated. And if I'm not being treated the way I would like to be treated, I sure don't want to treat people that way, if that makes sense. So, throw somebody a lifeline means help them in the way that is right to them, for them, not the way you think you should help them. So that was our idiom today. Our exercise today and our topic for this year's annual challenge, the Get Your Goals annual challenge, is one of my favorite exercises, and it's called the Lifeline exercise. This is an example of a lifeline that I created just because I could hold it up and show people in 2020, 2021 as part of the Get Up and Go annual challenge. For 2 years, every other month, I did a 30+ day challenge to keep us moving forward in a time when there was so much chaos and so much misinformation and so much misunderstanding and so many rules and regulations and lockdowns and things that we've never experienced before, at least not in the United States, that I needed to find a way personally to get myself up and going and moving forward every single day toward my goals and objectives and toward what I wanted to see in the world and how I wanted to be in the world. And so I thought, if I'm doing that for myself, I might as well help other people and have them come right along with me for the ride. And it was a great adventure. It was really fun. And it didn't really lead to, because I've been doing an annual challenge since 2018 and online. Before that, I've done annual challenges for myself for a long time. But since 2018, I started sharing them online with other people. And the first one was to do one thing every day to stretch my comfort zone. Why? Because I was scared to death to do video and I didn't want to do it. And so I wanted to hold myself accountable by doing something every day that stretched my comfort zone. So that was my very first annual fun challenge. So we're sharing and we're working and focusing on our physical health, our physical well-being this month. And I think it's no coincidence that I ended up having to have my ICD surgery this month as well, because we were focusing on physical. I usually will do physical well-being and physical health and physical things the first month of every year. And this year I was like, I'm going to save it and we're going to do other things first. We're going to do a whole study of goal frameworks and what's out there and what's possible, all the things that we could learn and we could use and apply. We're going to come up with our own process that we're going to use throughout the rest of the year, every month, we're going through our own process at the end of each month for the area that we're talking about. We talk about different topics about physical well-being and physical health. And at the end of the month, the last 7 days, we spend 1 day each on each of the 7 steps of our goal setting, goal getting process. And again, you can tweak and change that to do what works best for you, because it's all about creating things and creating tools that make your life simpler and easier. And maybe there's a step in the process that you're like, nah, I don't like that, I'm not going to do that step. Then you just skip that one and you don't do it. Or you reorder or tweak or test or try things and figure out what works best for you. And then you make that your own and you own it. So today we're doing our lifeline with respect to our physical well-being and physical health. And I map out on my lifeline when it comes to physical, both positive physical things that I've had, like when was I at my healthiest and peak and when did I feel my best? And then when did I have challenges? I've had lots of health challenges throughout my life and physical challenges, car accidents. I haven't gotten in very many car accidents, but a couple car accidents, a couple surgeries. Obviously I have physical eye challenges and my heart challenges. So and then I always forget that my family laughs because when I was in my 20s, I actually had a lot of arthritis and kidney and eye problems. That's when a lot of my super bad health things happened. Anyway, story for another day. But somebody reminded me of gratitude this morning, and I practice gratitude every day. It's one of those secret weapons, secret tools that all of us can do and have access to that makes a huge positive impact on our life, but we often forget to do it. It's like goal setting. A lot of people set goals, but they never set them in a way that works for them, and they don't check in with themselves to find out if they're actually making progress to their goals or not. That's why this challenge is kind of fun and important, because it's something we all have access to and we all can do, but most people won't, right? The vast majority of people don't set goals. Like 90% or 93% or 97% of people might decide they want something, but they really never set a goal. And if you don't set a goal and follow the other steps and create a plan for how you're going to get it and then move yourself toward it a little bit every day, the probability of you achieving that goal is very, very slim, at least statistically. And we know we love statistics. All right, that's it. That's all I've got today. I get to take off my ICD surgery bandages today. I'm kind of excited about that. See what kind of a scar I'm going to get this time. Last time I had that surgery in 2010, my scar was pretty good, but I will tell you, it's weird to have a box in your chest. It's just weird to have anything under your skin like that. It's like the first time you put contacts in. It feels weird, and then you get used to it. I don't know that I ever got 100% used to it. It's just a weird feeling. All right, if I can help in any way, ask. I'm here to help. Otherwise, I'll be with you tomorrow.